So give it a second to come on. And then go ahead and fade that in. Welcome to Charlotte Curling, everyone. My name is Neil Pfeiffer. I'm here for Draw 2 of Grits and Granite. And as this everybody is saying good curling, we have flipped for hammer. It looks like we've got the first rocks being thrown right here for the 9 p.m. draw. I know it's a few minutes early, but some of the teams are ready to go. They've already flipped. They're warmed up. And so those first rocks can come along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and introduce the teams and go ahead and do the commentary. We're going to stay on sheet C during this draw. But I'm going to introduce all the teams, try and get everybody out there. I'm joined this draw by Rachel Cook. She's a brand new curler in our club. She started during the Olympics. And so she's going to click around. And so I'll just randomly yell things while she clicks around. I'm so glad you joined us here for the 9 p.m. draw. You'll see here the warm room is there. We're shouting out a lot of the teams that are curling tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is our last two first round A draw events. Is Friday at 8 and then 10:30. Some of those teams came in early, so they came to the club, hung out. This is the kind of event for that. So on sheet A, we have questionable curling, and that skip is Kenton Morrell. The vice is Brian Champion Westcott. Second is Josh Luria, and the lead is Anthony Massey. And so that is a Palmetto Curling Association, but that was supplemented by a Charlotte curler, Josh Luria. And then they are playing somebody. They are playing, I'm going to have to go back and forth. They are playing Revenge of Robert Truly Fingers. That is a hybrid team, Great Smoky Mountains and Peachtree Association. I'm going to tell you, folks. The Robert Truly Fingers made an appearance last year. That was a reference to our one-time only. Robert Truly Fingers was our Sweepy Hollow Bonspiel. There was a skeleton, and there might have been some Trulies drank on Saturday night and taped together to be Robert Truly Fingers. So officially that is, the skip is Charlotte skip, but that is not true. We've got, it looks like, who's in the house? Oh, Kristen Conrad is in the house. And then the vice is, looks like Josh Newsome. Megan Thompson is throwing some rocks, and Jeff Bunn is the lead on that team. And I think Jeff might have the most colorful pants on sheet A. They are taking the 90s very seriously. If you're joining us for the first time, this is our theme is 90s all the time. And some of us were alive for it, and some of us are named Rachel. She said she was born in the 90s. See, I got to get her on mic. She's right. So, as the first rocks are getting set up across the sheet, I wish people would hang their who won hammer. By the way, Skips, if you're listening out there, hang who won the first hammer so I can figure out who's throwing first and second. So it definitely looks like that's a good rock on sheet A. All right, let's move over to sheet B. It is, oh, good Lord. Did he not even put the teams? He didn't even put the teams. All right, let's see. He didn't put the teams, folks. He just put A3 and A4. I gotta get a printed out draw schedule for tomorrow. You're gonna drive me crazy here with my phone. So, here we go. So it is definitely sheet B is J-Ho playing Nothing But Trouble. That is J-Ho, I thought was Jeremy Hojan. But, oh, it is Jeremy Hojan. He was just giving fist bumps to sheet C randomly because he's a social butterfly. But he is J-Ho. He's playing with a triangle team, Kim and Di Hicks. And then it looks like the lead is a new curler. I'm going to find out that. So it is Greg Tierney, and they are 3 triangle curlers and Jeremy Hojan going ahead and skipping that team. And then they are playing Nothing But Trouble. I don't know what, do you know, Rachel, Nothing But Trouble? Is that a 90s reference? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But they put nothing with like a little, like they put the thing over. But that is Emma Raskuskas, Mass Asbestos, Sylvia Jennings, and Josh Clark. They are that is a hybrid team too. That is 2 Charlotte curlers curling with 2 Atlanta curlers. One's out of Peachtree, one is out of Atlanta Curling Club. So that is B. Looks like both teams are they got on the ice quick. So it for the reports from the first draw was 3-8, 3-9 draws. Do you know what that means yet? Nope. There's a stopwatch. You go choop choop. And then the slower the number, the faster the ice. So if it's like 4 flat draws, you're like, whoa, that's super fast. So we were at 3-8, 3-9, so it's pretty fast ice, pretty keen, as they would say in Canada, keen ice. Just like you would be a keen curler, you're a keen curler. Like new curlers who are like really, that help a lot and then try to learn the game, keen curlers. Oh, sorry, Trevor. Thank you, Trevor. We'll turn down our mic. There's my game. Is that better? Yeah, let's see. There we go. Well, that's a lot less. Did that help? Well, you'll have to tell me later. Yeah. See if the, now probably you can barely hear me. I could, yeah. All right. And that is, we just got new headphones. Sorry, Trevor. We got new gamer headphones with a better mic, so it's going crazy. That's right. And then on sheet C is the Button Pushers from Charlotte, North Carolina. A bit too quiet now, getting better. Oh, put it between those two. We're just going to keep yelling. If I yell in the mic really loud, does it? Or if I whisper, is that better? Here we go. All right. So the sheet C is the Button Pushers as we get through the first end. It's Frank and Jen Mogavero. Frank is our ice maker. Big shout out to him. Everybody liked the ice at the first draw. They thought it was really amazing ice. And then the second draw, and I don't know who's playing front end for them. Kevin, I think. Might be a Kevin somewhere in there. And then, Julie Delabovi. It's going to be a Rob and Julie Delabovi weekend, folks, because they have 2 toddler children. And so Rob gets to play dad, and Julie gets to curl. And then tomorrow, probably you'll see Rob make an appearance, and Julie will be with the kids. Although they'll bring him here, and Hannah and Noah, they already know their way around the place. They'll be climbing on some stuff. It's great. So, looks like Frank's trying to... why don't we go ahead to sheet C. Kind of watch that. There we go. We got a nice setup. Frank made a nice shot there. Oh, was they red or are they yellow? Oh, so they were red. He clipped a guard there, slid over. And they are playing The Simpsons. And that is Sarah Calcutt, who's skating back, is in the Skips Rocks. She's throwing skip. Her dad came from Coyotes Curling Club. He curls out of Phoenix, Phil Calcutt. And then Kevin Stevens is wearing a ridiculous costume. You will see him there. And who is holding the broom is my lovely wife. We just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. I know. That's the acceptable response. Oh, that's cute. And she is vicing for that team. So they never played together. So we'll see how this goes. And it looks like they're trying to curl this rock. Definitely get it on there. So they're just kicking it out. So definitely sitting 4. And they haven't hung who is hammer, so we'll see how many rocks are left. So it is 1 rock left, so looks like he's going to draw for 1. He's just going to be just trying to get 1 here. Never like to be drawn against 1 the first end. Drawing against 4. Oh, gain me up. Woo! Yeah, it's good. It's good. Then turn the... Well, I am screaming into this thing. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it like this. That should be better. I know. I appreciate the commentary. So we're trying to. I know it is. That's the beauty of YouTube. So. Do we have anybody? Let's put some. We'll put some rock like stuff there. Let's see if we can get that. Then you can hear some background. I did turn it down quite a bit. There we go. All right. And it looks like that shot was just a bit. Yeah, that was just it just didn't curl enough for Frank. He was just trying to curl it in there, so it looks like Sarah's just going to bump that out. Instead of drawing against 4, they'll be drawn against 5. That's the whole idea. So. All right, so on to sheet D. I got to introduce them. It is just finding them. There we go. If looks could curl. That's a good name. Like that. Looks could curl. No idea where they're from. Yeah, it could be to kill. Looks could curl. Oh, that is Tyler Wetzel, Kelsey Penrose, Gary and Kate Stout. They won our lottery. Gary and Kate won our lottery. And so that team, if looks can curl, is all Charlotte. And it looks like Tyler's throwing Skips Rocks here. It may be the last Skips Rocks. Holy smokes, on sheet D, that is a lot of rocks in play. Let's put all 16 of them in play, folks. Nope, we still got 2 left, so we'll see. So lots of rocks in play. And looks good. Curls playing Lamb Chops Gaping Hole. That is a triangle curling team all day. Lamb Chops Gaping Hole. We had to have a few edits on that name. We had to clear that with the Bondsfield chair. The first two were not okay. So that is Mark Palmieri, Trevor Gow, Cameron Kim, and Connie Fernholz. They are triangle curling. We appreciate them coming. They are wearing lamb chops heads, and Mark is. I don't see Trevor out there. If we're. He's allowed to be picky. He's watching sheet D because are they playing three? They're playing three, and Trevor is commenting on the stream but not playing with his team. Is that what's happening right now? So it looks like Mark is throwing a wide draw, trying to get down to the butt. That's sheet D. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry about that. You can comment and say I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Trevor. Yeah. My parents were lucky enough to just gotten over it, so they got to our party last weekend. But yeah, they were out for a week. So, well, sorry that happened to you. No fun. Well, feel better. We'll show you a quick view of D on the first. Let's go to D far. See if it's the one with all the rocks. Just make sure it's the one with all the rocks. So Tyler Wetzel's in the hack, and it looks like wow, this is close. Looks like red's sitting one, and all 15 rocks are in play, and there's just one to be delivered. This is how you do curling, folks. Let's put them all in play. So he is trying to throw between two rocks. I don't know if this shot's even there. It's close. I think after all that, it's one red. Holy smokes, look at that. They're kicking rocks. That is how you do it, folks. Let's play the first end, throw them all in play. That is what you love about club curling. So as Mark and Trevor skate back down to the other end, we'll go back to our featured seat, which is, what do we say, C or B? C. No, you moved to B? We're at C. Cool. Well, that is Sarah gets Frank. Looks like. Oh, there are fans of Palmetto curling. Welcome to the land of shrimp and grits. We love it. You can shout it out. I will definitely slide over to A. They haven't hung the score in A, so we're not going to slide over to A right now. But when we get an interesting shot, we'll be over there. So, yeah, we'll stay with C most of the game, but, you know, if there's a fun shot, we'll be calling them out. And I'll be updating the score the whole time. So, looks like there's just one of each color in the house. Kristen, I can't even recognize her. She's wearing a scrunchie. Look at that. Pink, purple. Yeah, that. I think she's had that in her closet since 1998. So it looks like the Revenge of Robert Trulyfingers, they're watching that go in. Maybe someone's hanging a score. Maybe A could hang a score for us. We'd appreciate it. So looks like one yellow. As Kevin delivers the rock, or I'm sorry, what Simpsons character is that? What's the dude with the crazy hair? So you're saying I shouldn't take you to I shouldn't take you to trivia night. I know. We're getting more and more viewers. If you Amber, you just got to go get like 3 concurrent viewers, and you will dominate our feed, and you will force us to go to sheet A. Text your friends. Get on here. Yeah. It won't be me though. I'll run out of it. Even though I teach for a living, I like talking. I can't do 28 draws. All right, so the button pushers. It looks like Julie is trying to take out here. They're watching this. It looks like it's going to chip the top one. Definitely get enough of that one to move it around a bit. Let's see if it gets out. It's close. No, it's just a little biter. So I think Sarah's just going to put that rock back. And if you're in the warm room and you don't like 90s music, you should have picked a different Bonspiel, because that's what we're playing all weekend. If it's my choice, we will go right to the grunge. So, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? So, there is Ann. Go ahead and she just draws to the button. That's all she does. That's my wife. It doesn't matter what you call. Draw to the button. It's a nice tool in your toolbox. Yeah, exactly. Whoops, just draw the button. Whoops. So, as Jen Malgavero gets in the hack, she's just trying. I think Frank's going to try to corner freeze to that one. So it's definitely a tough shot. It's a very precise shot. So it looks like the sweepers like the weight. They're kind of on and off. I think it's a bit heavy. I mean, it's gotten a little quick out there, so it may go all the way to the back one. He's not going to be too upset with that. Oh. What? Okay, go ahead over to A. You win. That's the kind of people we like. All right, here we go. We're changing to A. Forget about Charlotte. We're all about Palmetto. That's the kind of customer service you get here at Charlotte Curling. The concurrent views went to 14. Allison, I think you have a rooting interest just because the guy with the same last name's curling. You want to watch him? So we'll update you. Oh, they did finally hang the score, so it's 1 red. Looks like the so we are on to Skips Rocks. This is Vice Rocks. First Vice Rocks, and they're throwing a big weight. This just seems like a big weight. They wanted to hang on there. Sweepers are on it early. They're trying to get this. See? Oh, watch out for the jam. Oh, no, it did not jam. So they knocked that out. There's still, it looks like it's close. It's close. But it is sitting 1, 2 yellow, but definitely 1. It is very close. We can't see it over here. We're on the other side. We're on the edge of sheet D, so we just try to use the same camber view that you guys see out there. Yeah, 5 stars for the change to sheet A. Hey, when you only have 14 viewers and 16 viewers and 7 of them are Palmetto Curling, you get the win. Plus, no one wants to see 2 Charlotte teams play. We're all here watching them. All right, so this is the revenge of Raul Bertulli fingers with the nice draw. It's a little bit deep. They would have preferred that to be a little bit of top 4, but that makes a nice little pocket there for Team Palmetto. Do we remember what their team name was? Oh, you got to do. Come on, you're supposed to be the tech savvy one. There you go. There you go. You can find the teams. We'll have you on the mic in like two draws. Boom, done. So he's not calling much ice for Jeff here. You can just get on the Wi-Fi. It's curling 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's close. There you go. It knocked both of them out. Looks like all of them out. Oh wow, that was a big shot. Kind of changed the end. So it looks like. Oh, Jeff is playing on the other team. So that must have been Brian. Oh, you're welcome, Allison. We love good games. And it looks like this game is going to be back and forth. So it looks like Josh Newbern is coming out of the hack. He is wearing some LED things that I think will prevent him and will just over curls rocks. If you wear that kind of craziness on the ice, folks, it just curled too much, and that one did. It just wrecked a guard. Got out there. So he's got to go talk to Kristen now. I know, 10 out of 10. They're going Palmetto, so they look great in this end. It looks like they're sitting almost 3. It could be 2, definitely 3. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because the over the ice cameras aren't perfect. They aren't like centered right on the button, so it's kind of hard to see. I know we're looking. So I think they're playing this like they're going to steal one. So maybe to a top 4 here. Oh yeah, he's kind of sweeping that little area right there, trying to get that little area ready. So anything in the top 8, top 4 is going to be really nice. He's going to be happy with that. Just letting the front end know where they're where we're headed. What? Oh, at another house. Oh, they're at the house. Their actual curling center is it is a watch party. Good. See, that's what we do around here. The only problem will be is if we get later in the draw and it's like Windy City against Palmetto curling. So we'll have to just do it like votes. Which one do you want? Which sheet do you want? Hi. How's it going? So that one went a little deep. No, we only have one feed. Yep, correct. And then you can go there. And if we're not announcing, then we'll just show all 4 sheets. So and it's a little worse view because even though but you'll be able to see all 4 sheets. But well, I think Rachel's going to be on the mic. Don't even hard eye roll. I don't need your hard eye roll. I need your let's go. That's me. No, I'm curling in it. I can announce my own shots, but no one will help. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be insane. Yeah, exactly. God, this is going to be a tough shot. All right, and so as the Revenge of Robert Truly fingers, they got it by the guard, tapped that back, put it on the button, curled underneath. That's going to be hard to remove, folks. That's a tough shot, although there is plenty of curl here, and there is more space than it looks like. So that's a 3 guard and plenty of curl. So he's going to try to draw down to it, but a little bit of a back 8, back 4 draw, tapping it, a few inches. Really going after this. Yeah, definitely trying to get that yellow off the button there. Yellow is hammer, so this is the last red rock of this end. And I'm sure as the skip skates down and gets into the hack. He thought he was going to be the craziest dressed person on the ice because he's got fabulous pants, amazing pants, and he thinks, man, I was going to dress up. Then he looks at the other team and goes, oh, there is a skeleton with angel wings and dolphins coming out of his head on the side of there. So as he comes out, he's trying to get this yellow one off the button. All right, they're off this. That we needed to curl. They just needed to curl all day. And Josh has got on the sweep. He's trying to curl this. It looks, it's close. Oh man, really tough. So as Kristen skates away, she has to breathe a sigh of relief because if they got that out of there, they would have been sitting 3 or 4, and no skip likes to be drawn against that. So. I know. Welcome to Thursday Night Curling here at the Charlotte Curling Association. My name is Neil Piper. I just happen to be the president, but I also do announcing on the side. Like side gig, side hustle. So we've got some close games all around. C and D into the second end, just ones, just 1-1-1-1. So very close games. All right, looks like they're happy with this draw. They're just getting it by the guard. And a little tap there, right there. And it looks like they got their 2. Kristen got her 2. So we go down to the third end with the score 2-1. All right, while we have a second here and we're clearing rocks, we'd like to thank our title sponsor for Grits and Granite 2022. That is McKee Travel. Carol McKee is a member of Charlotte Curling and is giving away a 7-night cruise to Greece. Did you hear that? A 7-night cruise to Greece. We're giving it away. I know. It makes people come around. You got to throw some money in there. But we're going to tell you a little bit about McKee Travel as they throw rocks. Did you know the average traveler spends at least 90 hours researching their vacation? Take back your time and let McKee Travel customize your next trip. McKee Travel believes you should enjoy the trip of a lifetime without the worry. Whether you are looking to reconnect with your favorite person, make memories with your dearest friends and family, plan a large-scale retreat, reunion, or incentive trip, McKee Travel will take care of every detail. McKee's Travel Specialists create personalized, authentic travel experiences for people who want to travel smarter. They take care of the arrangements, and you get attentive local service in your bucket list destination. Let McKee Travel create the ideal travel itinerary that works best for you. To find out more, visit McKeeTravel.com. That's MCKEE Travel.com or call 980-299-7564 to begin planning your next great adventure. McKee Travel. Travel smarter and farther. Thanks for Carol and Steve for sponsoring our Bonspiel. You'll hear them shouted out a few times. And if you have time and you want to come down to Charlotte Curling, throw a few raffle tickets in the bucket, you could win a cruise. Wouldn't that be good? I know. Would you take your kids on the cruise? Or do you have one kid too? One. Would you take your kid on the cruise? Yeah. Probably not. Leave that kid with Grandma! Oh, Sheet C. That's Sarah Calcott. Hey, Sarah Calcott's mom. I curl with Sarah on Sundays and Wednesdays, and I see that. So we'll give you a quick score update. It is I'm pretty sure it's 1-1, and we'll slide over there. They're actually most of the way through the third end, so we can slide over to Sheet C really quick. The folks from Palmetto will see this. This is what happens. Now people know us. They know they can shout us out. So this is Kevin Stevens delivering the rock for the Simpsons. I forget what they actually called themselves, but they're just dressed like the Simpsons. So Sarah is there. And it looks like a nice little hit there from Kevin Stevens. Yep, it is 1-1. Third end, very tight game. So we'll just be here for the rest of the end. The sheet A, no rocks are in the house. I know, it's hard to go. Yeah, there's one little red in the back, but if the end goes like it's supposed to, that shouldn't matter. So here we go. Looks like Jen's throwing a takeout. It's pretty, we're wanting this to curl a bit. It did float out just a bit on that. And Julie's on the sweep trying to get a little tick there. And that did the job. It did get it out, get it off the button. So, looks like Sarah is going to be calling for a draw behind the top guard there. So you see that it's hard, may be hard to see on the feed, but up near the hog line is a top red guard. That's right. So just off the 4 foot. So there's going to be a draw behind that. Sweepers are watching this one like it might be a little heavy. They're off of it all the way. The sweepers were right. It's just a little, just a bit heavy. So just behind the tee line there. So now behind the tee line is opportunity there for Frank to freeze, even though they're so they're deciding whether to draw to it or to hit. So it looks like they went with the draw. So she's gonna, so Jen's in the hack, just gonna try to draw the button. You know, you get a free. You can get me one too. Boop, boop. Whatever you pick, I don't care. Yeah, not Labatt. Not Labatt. All right, and Jen, they're just looking for this to curl a bit. The weight's good, and it did tick that yellow, but it was just a bit heavy. So it looks like they're going to just try to hit this and roll over a bit. So just a little control weight takeout. Sam Piper in the hack. She's throwing. Looks like control weight. We're worried about it being a little bit over curling here. They're okay with it. Nose hit right there. Everything's behind the tee line there, or just at the tee line. So Frank's not upset with that. He just wants to hit and roll over. Even though they've got hammer, they're not in a bad spot now. So score update on sheet D. We're in the third end, and it's 2-1. Lamb chops gaping hole. They have one in the house, and they're drawing around for another one. So looks like it's tight, and it may wreck the guard, but they've still got a chance because if they let it curl, it might go through. That's what I'm talking about. Cheers. What'd you get, Labatt? Pumpkin. I like pumpkins. So I ought to drink a pumpkin ale with you anytime. Let's go! Pumpkin ale. So Frank was able to hit, but it rolled out a little bit, so I think Sarah's going to be putting the broom right on that rock. Everybody's trying to get to the inside. Some people are peeling layers off. It must be a little warm out there, but the ice is getting very keen, very quick. So definitely feels that way. So sheet B is our J-Ho is playing some Charlotte curlers, and it looks like they got the game in hand. They're up 7-0. So it is definitely, we're not going to be spending much time on Sheet B, but if you are here to watch Sheet B, then we'll slide over. But it doesn't seem like it. It's Arizona, and Palmetto. So after this end, it looks like Sarah made a nice hit and roll over there. Got it behind. It rolled a little bit further than they wanted. So now Frank's got a hammer. Is this his last shot? 1, 2. Oh, they didn't say who it was. So this must be Yellow Hammer, because this is the last red rock, and this has got to be good. Not to put too much pressure on this shot right here, but he's drawn against a 3, and if he's a little light, little heavy, bounces out or anything, it could be a score of 4. Live tweet all the games. Our Twitter person is the skip of Sheet A. So if she's live tweeting the game, she's probably not paying attention. We have limited resources here at Charlotte Curling. The first draw had our media person. The Bonspiel chair is also in charge of Facebook. We've got it's not a yeah, exactly, live Facebook. So yeah, we wish we had all these extras. So as Frank lets go of the rock, he's trying to get this to curl a bit. Might be a little bit heavy. It's definitely off, but we're just curling it. They're just trying to get any bit of curl, trying to get on this little corner, and it looks like he just wasn't able to get enough of that to push it out. So it looks like Sarah's got a draw for 4. That's a big swing right there. That was a tricky shot, 100%. Had to get it to curl. Can't be too light. So there wasn't a lot of the rock to see. So as Sarah goes in there, I can multitask. That's what exactly. Just give me the Twitter login. I got this. So looks like the sweepers are on it a little bit. They're worried about the line, I think. And I think it's cleared the guard, so now it's just get it close. They're on it pretty good, and there you go. So they're happy with that result. So just about 4, and they're kicking the rocks, and now we have a 5-1 game. So we're going to go back to Sheet A as they are setting up the next end. That was a good end for the Simpsons. That can't be their name. They had to have something witty, I'm sure. That wasn't it. But we'll just call them the Simpsons right now. So we're back on Sheet A. It's curling capital C 123. That is not our Twitter password, by the way. That is just the password for the Wi-Fi. Actually, I don't know. It might be the Twitter password, too. All right, so it looks like we're getting down to this is the non-hammer. No. Yeah. Steel one there. So this is red is not hammer. So this is yellow is sitting. It looks like 3. So they're also in line for a big end, and he's going way out wide, trying to draw to the butt, trying to get way out wide here. Now I've got some folks that just played on A, and they know it's tough when they get out past the 12-foot. So the sweepers are watching it, so they think it's good. Oh, the Vice has them on it. They're on it. They're on it hard. They've got to get on it. They're just trying to get this by the guard. It's close. Oh, wicked that guard. Really Really good try. I think the weight was there. If it slides by that guard, I think it outcounts that. But then Kristen is just, I don't know how she gets her fourth. Is she going to try to draw? Did you figure it out? So with the 1, 2, 3 out there, she might be just trying to tap. She might be just trying to tap this because going out wide near the boards on sheet A, I'm not going to say it's dangerous, but you might take your life in your own hands out there. Trying to throw rocks out that wide. Trying to bounce them off the boards, which is not legal, by the way. You're not allowed to do that. So as Kristen releases the rock, they're on it. It's hanging out there. They're trying to get on it. I think they're just like maybe it'll tap. Yeah, that is. Homer's last 4 curly hairs, I'm not calling them that. It's crazy. Crazy town. Yeah. Yeah. That's always their team name. Frank's team's always called that. They always just call themselves that. Yeah, The Simpsons. Everybody would just think, The Simpsons. I guess it was. See, I cannot keep the people, skips. I'm talking to you. Please hang who the first hammer is so the announcers know what the heck's going on and we don't look like dirt to durs. So this is the hammer shot, so there is going to be a tap up on one of those outside reds that he just threw. So he's going to try to throw this probably hack weight. Yeah, he definitely threw that with a little more, and they're on it, so they're trying to get it not to curl. The line looks good from our angle, but I'm 500 feet away. So, just didn't tap up enough. So that is a steal of 1, 2, 3 for Robert Trulyfingers. So Trulyfingers were right there. We're going back to C because we'll kind of go back for the end of each. We'll do like they do for NBC, is they only go to the skip, like the skip and vice rocks. Sorry if you're watching the leads. So, yeah, I know. Sorry, lead people. Those rocks are super important, but we're going to skip them here in NBC. That's right. They're important rocks because you can't take them out and it sets up the end. Me as a skip, if I have like lead rocks that are terrible, I'm just like, oh man, that's a rough day. Story of your life. Oh, come on. So there is, we still haven't figured out who Kevin is. Is he like Crunchy the Clown or something? All right. Krusty the Clown. All right. He's not Krusty. He wore something. Yeah. So, looks like Frank's got the broom down for, looks like Jen. Jen's going to, oh, nope. These are lead rocks. No. Oh, this must be second rocks. Sideshow Bob. Why wouldn't Kevin? We're going to call him Sideshow now. I know. Oh, nice shot by Julie. Trying to double there. She's just trying to get on both, but she has to throw big weight on that, but still yellow sitting one. So the vice, oh, that was Jen. So Ann's getting the hack. She's so it looks like they're not giving her much ice, so they don't know the secrets about her intern, that she tends to throw it a bit narrowish. But no, she was a bit wide. That never happens. Yeah, exactly. I say you throw narrow, and then she threw it wide, missed the whole thing. So it happens. I said, oh, his intern tends to be narrow. Yeah, you don't have to crawl over me.
I need that extra ad just to make us straighter.
The red zone of curling. It is the red zone of curling. Holy smokes, that's the thing. I only show the good shots. Right now the warm room has How Bizarre going on. So if you want to play along with us, I'll give you the playlist. So it looks like Jen is trying to get to this rock by throwing them out and around. It just looks like it's just over curling just a bit, so it's going to move this guard just a bit. It's not bad though because you can clear that rock. So it looks like we're going for the same shot with Ann, and so they just put put it on the rock. So now they're worried about it curling. So much better. So it just replaced that rock, put it up there, put a little pressure on it. So now Jen's second rock. No, he's not. It's Sideshow Bob. Catherine, don't come in hot on this chat that's going crazy. Oh yeah, it does look like but we agree. So it looks like Jen is a bit light, and it's just going to tap that guard again. So it's definitely opened it up a bit. So it looks like, all right. So it looks like they're discussing where they want to put the guard here to guard the shot rock. It must be not very well guarded. Oh, we're on the wrong. Is this the wrong side? You got to go to near side. Holy smokes! I come over here. See near good. Put that up. There we go. Now we're actually watching the end. There's not. In his Super Saiyan God form. Do we have Dragon Ball Z people on? Like, we could just go down a rabbit hole. Let's just have a poll. Sideshow Bob, Dragon Ball Z. You could do it. You could create a poll. Sideshow Bob, Dragon Ball Z. Let's click on it. And Trevor, it is the fourth end tied. 2-2. Very tight game. Yellow sitting 1-2. They have hammer. No, you do that. You can change the answers. All right. And it looks like that guard was just a bit high, and it over-curled ever so slightly. So Frank thinks he can get to that rock. So he's going to. Looks like, this ice looks like backline weight, hack weight maybe. So as he gets into the hack. There you go. Dragon Ball Z or Sideshow Bob? We have all the big questions here. Let's see. All right. Looks like it's good. Oh, really nice shot here. It was just back 8 weight, but that was, oh, I don't know. Is a yellow shot or red shot? I assume a red would be shot. So it looks like the body language of both teams thinks red is the shot. What? Oh. Tapion? Yeah. Could be Tapion. Right now it's 100% Dragon Ball Z. Hundo. Exactly. All right, so as Sarah goes around, there's 2 choices here. Well, there's always 2 or 3 shots, I'm sure. You could sacrifice your own and put it in a good spot. You could actually draw down to yours and then get in a little tick and make sure you've got one sitting. And that would be hard to get to, although it's behind the tee line, so you could just slam it and get it out of there. Or you could try and chip the red across, but I think it's fully buried. So it looks like you might be sacrificing your own rock to, or they might think this is that their shot. So if they're shot, they're actually guarding their own. So they're just throwing one in the hole. And if red shot, then I think 4 different people have looked at this, so there may be a measure involved. So I think that's a smart shot from Sarah, just to guard up that draw path. Because even if red is shot, giving up 1 is not the big deal here. And with that 1 yellow, it's out counting on the other side. I think Frank's kind of focused on this 1 to make sure he gets his 1 on this end, because it pretty much is the game. Because if they steal another and 6-1 in the 4th, it's a lot. There's a lot of ends left, and it's still. So it looks like he's got his eye on that. I don't know, Rachel. I might be looking at that 1 out in the 12-foot, hit and roll in on that one. Try to get 2. But I'm crazy. I'll try. There you go. Bold move, Cotton. Whether that's the shot or not, I don't know. So here we go. Frank's going to try to chip this out. I think at the right weight. He might be able to stick around now, count the 1 on the outside, but that's going to be really a lot to ask. So we'll see how this goes, because if it overcurls a bit. So it's been running really straight, so they're not worried about that. Oh no, they're worried about it curling now. They're worried about it curling. So here we go. So, and there you go. All right, he tapped his 1, and we didn't have to measure, folks. It was it overcurled, tapped up, got his 1. Nice shot. Now we go over to A. It is the, you have to make sure. So it's the red zone of curling, folks. All action all the time. Skips rocks only. So we'll give you a little score update. It's 5-1. And Robert Truly Fingers is in full dolphin mode. So it looks like they're just trying to draw skips. It's first skips rocks. This is the first skips rocks. So red has hammer. So they're just trying to put 1 in here. Yeah, we have a lot of folks from Palmetto that are also members of Charlotte too. They have a good little crew there. Oh, just wick that guard a little bit. It's a little unfortunate. That's a tough line. Once you get out there in the blue, out there in the 12-foot, Just not a lot of rocks thrown out there, so it's hard to kind of see. Are we ending the poll? Is it over? All right, we're ending the poll, people. It's not 4 votes. Dragon Ball Z, hundo%, hundo a hundo. So we'll tell him he failed on his costume. I won't do that while he's on the ice. So as Kristen goes down for her skip second, looks like she's going to try to do the same thing. She's just going to put another one in, put a lot of pressure on this Palmetto bunch. I must have to go to the Jag joke portion of it. Our viewership has plummeted. But look, it went from 7 to 6 to 5. Done. By the way, the fans thought he looked like Dragon Ball Z, not Sideshow Bob. 100%. Kevin. Exactly. It was 100%. Yeah. So he's like Dragon Ball Z or Sideshow Bob. No one said Sideshow Bob. Wow, this is an exciting game. Wow. It's sad. It's watching sad things happen. Sad things. Yeah. Oh, this is sad. It's 2 Teletubbies kicking the crap out of each other. That is Thursday's thing. So that did overcurl again, folks. That is just a tough line. So it's draw against 3. Last shot. So we're trying to find a spot. It just seems like it's tough for both of these skips, everybody, to try to find their way to the button on this sheet. So So after a little bit of discussion between the Vice and the Skip, they were looking at some raise possibilities, some other things, but they're just putting the broom down. They're trying to throw this draw. It has been a tricky line, folks. I know everybody out there is watching, so this is looks like Revenge of Robert Truly Fingers is sitting 3. Palmetto is just trying to find one to keep themselves hanging on in this game in the 4th end. Because we need their 1. Don't want to give up 3 here. Even if you cut them down to 1, which would be a really good shot, because that would be 4 foot. That will keep you in the game. That's what you gotta do. All right, looks like it's close. The Vice has got them off of it. Yep, they're just trying to squeeze in here. All right, they're up. It's by. Now is it going to stay on? That's a good shot, folks. That's a good shot. Cutting them down. There you go. Really nice shot. Really nice shot on the 1. No, I was talking about A. Yeah. Oh no. No, we go where the people tell us to go, which is the people from. No, it's Palmetto and Peachtree are watching, and Phoenix is watching. So everybody else, tough schnookums. Oh. Excellent draw there for their 1. So now it's 5-2 in the 4th end, and we have 4 ends of curling to go. So now it's anybody's game. If the Palmetto group throw some good rocks in this next end, right back in it. So back to C. Hey, we got to do red zone. Come on. Back to C. Back to C. We can only keep two. The other two games, one is very tight. The triangle game is 1-1-1-1. Super close. Charlotte triangle. And then B is J-Ho. It's 9-0. Looks like they're sitting. Looks like they're sitting another two. So, all right. So here we go. We're on device rocks. This is a nice flow. Both games are like playing the right amount, so we can go right back and forth to the last shots of each one. Thank you, woohoo, Sheet A. They just threw. Sheet A was really quick. They just threw a guard. So Jen's rock has got to curl over the face. We're just trying to get to there. So their mic can curl this. They're going to curl it a bit. It is running really straight, folks, on these hits, which is really nice. Up, and that is a really nice quality curling shot to roll under. That was what a shot. Yeah, exactly. That was a draw against 3 on that curly side of the ice, and it was in a draw path that hadn't really been used. I mean, they had thrown the previous shot there, but that was a really nice shot. And to get it to stop before it would go to the back 4, because I don't know, there was just not a lot of tolerance. Because if you throw that light, it over curls, give up the big end. Throw it heavy, then it goes through. So looks like Ann it's just thrown. So. Like that amazing shot that Jen just took, she chipped that right out. Looks like it's still sitting 1 red. And looks like there's just 2 guards on A. Nothing's been thrown in the house. Don't worry, we will get you right back over there when it's the red zone. We're the red zone of curling, folks. So this is the second vice. What? Yep. Looks like they're going for another guard here.
We'll see. I'll go eat something tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
So it looks like it's peel the guard time. So I did peel one of the guards. So we're down to Skip's rocks now. Red's sitting 1, and it is really well guarded. It's got a top guard, a back guard, so they're trying to get 1 here. So our first rock is in the house in A. So it was a draw in by Robert Trulyfingers. The revenge of Robert. And so they're going to go chase that. So it looks like Frank is going to guard this outside line. make the raise a little harder to try to pop it out. Looks like Palmetto just tried to draw, tried to corner guard. They just drew through. So we've got calls top 12. Sheet D, even though we were on A and C all night, sheet D is just 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. So it is 3-2 in the fourth end, with red having hammer, but there are 2 yellows in the house. So it looks like Frank is. The sweepers aren't on it. They don't. It seems like they like the weight. So, I couldn't tell by the body language what Frank was, what was his actual call there, but I think he was just trying to prevent a raise. So it kind of over curled a bit. Just it went on the crazy curling side. So looking there on, they got to take a quick look. I think it's just draw the button here with it mostly guarded. It is. All right, so as Sarah skates back, looks like she wants this top 4. You know, she's got to be biting the top 2. It's fairly precise shot. But if she makes it good, it's going to be hard to get rid of. So it looks like it's light. Looks a bit light here, and the sweepers are on it really hard. They're getting this every inch. It's a little bit of a 2 guard, and it's on the guard, so they just let it go. A little tough on that draw. So, you know, center guard's not the good result that they wanted. All right, we're into seconds rocks on sheet A. Better go. All right. So now it's just draw the 4 foot, outdraw that one for 1, flip the hammer. We go on to the next end. So as Sarah skates down for this shot, it's tough shot. You gotta hit the button. You know, basically, full 4 foot. You know, this is why you skip. You're supposed to make this shot. That's what I get told all the time by my teams. That's why we pay you big bucks. So they are tight to the guard. They're worried about that. They're really close on weight. So they're just tight on the. So they're really happy with. A little light, just one red. All right, let's red zone this thing. Go over to A. All right, so they've been chasing this back yellow the whole time, just trying to get back down to it. And I think this shot is the one that's actually going to go in there. Really nice shot, right frozen locked onto it. So the other team even gives them little high fives. So fifth end, yellow hammer, trying to figure out a way to score here. And this is Christian's first shot, so we're to skip stones. B is our first final. They played 5 ends and had enough. So there is drinks all around and doing the things. So yep, really nice. Corner frozen, that's what we say there, Rachel. Well, it's not quite frozen. There's a few inches there, so I think what Kristen decided on is just draw the top 4, which is not a terrible shot at any point. So if you just say, hey, what do we do? Draw the top 4. Good shot. Pretty good shot. So it looks like Kristen's coming out of the hat. She's trying to get a draw. Get her draw on. Oh, the sweepers are on and off. They're on and off. I think they're worried about line. They're just cleaning a bit. Now they're sweeping pretty hard. I think this is going to clip this guard, so they're just going to get rid of that and move it over. So I think the shot here is going to be hit and roll over. So he's just going to hit this one about nose, just left him nose, roll it over, sit 1-2, put a lot of pressure on the hammer. Lots of good shots being made over here, folks. And the tightest game is 15 rocks in play, or alias sheet D. All the rocks in play, every end. Let's just draw. You can give the fans just a quick look, just bring up the D. Don't really go to D. Just give them a quick look. Look, all 15 rocks in play. That's all you get. All right, back to A. It's the red zone of curling, folks. 15 rocks in play, and there's a one shot, and they score 1. All right, so it looks like just hit and roll over is all we're looking for here. So he just slid out, slid sideways. Oh, they're worried about it curling. Oh, they're on it hard. They better sweep. He's just trying to keep it off there. He did get that rock out, but it just over curled a bit. Lost it a little bit, and it rolled out. But they are still sitting 1. Red is still sitting 1, so this game back and forth. So Kristen, I think, is just kind of resigned to getting her 1, just trying to draw, get her 1. Are you getting fancy over there? So you changed them? Oh. Fancy. Go fancy as you want around here. I mean, you can even change the views. Put like the wrong sheet with the right. Like just make them throw to different places. Completely. All right, it's close. They better get it there. Oh, they're worried about it being heavy. Skirt, 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 skirt. All right, I don't know. Is it close? No, it was a little heavy. So a steal of 1 for red. You remember their name because you looked it up. Why are we here? Why are we here? You can't say that. That was a good steal by red. Palmetto. We're just going to call you Palmetto. Questionable curling. Is that someone on the thing? Is that a 90s reference? That can't be a 90s reference. Questionable curling? It's not. Oh, well, no. I don't think they're all newbies. But yeah. The skip obviously. Every rock in play. I showed the fans. Here's 16 rocks in play. Yeah. He finally he heard you, Jimmy. He heard you. So they needed to curl. Oh, just a little light on A. Robert Truly. Oh gosh, you don't understand, people. There's a skeleton with 2 dolphins coming out of its back on the ice. Say hey to Robert Truly Figures, everyone. And the people from Palmetto forced us to go to A to be the featured sheet because they were like, let's go. The people speak, we listen. Yeah. That's, well, look. Oh. And on D, a big steal of 4 for triangle. The gaping hole of whatever lamb chops. They just got a big steal of 4. Broke the game wide open. Going to the 6th end. Up 5. Red has him. So. There we go. Little double action on C. There's not a lot going on. Just clearing things up. So sweepers are on, and I think Skip wants this in the house on sheet A. Looks like a good shot by the lead. Trying to get it behind the... So it looks like they're happy to sit on that. So as Megan gets in the hack and cleans her rock, she's just trying to draw right to the one that was put in the side of the house. So are you in for AV Club now? Boop, boop. That's right. You just do the things. Yeah, woo! Yeah, they had a big end. Steal of 4. So put a lot of pressure on them. Yeah. Power to the people. That's right. And a wonderful shot by Megan there. Corner frozen is shot. Exactly what the skip thinks. She gets a lot of high fives from her teammates because that was a very precise curling shot. Get a lot of kudos for that. Wow, really nice too. So there's 2 nice shots back to back. So right to the corner. So this is going to be the tough thing. Is definitely wants to knock that out. So that red shot rock. And if you throw this well, you can actually roll back on top of your own. But it's a hard hit, and you gotta. Oh, they're worried about line. They're worried about it over curling. So, yep, that was very nice, very nicely done. Just so I think here, if you're trying, the way the ends work, they definitely have plenty of time. That's no worries there. I take that back. They have to hustle. They have to hustle to get their next end in. So they're about 5 minutes on time. So it looks like a really good end for yellow setting up here. You know, have a couple counters on the other side, and then they just threw to the tee line. If it stays around, that's a really good shot, really nice shot. He's going to get a lot of just kind of open. So it looks like Palmetto is just trying to get one locked on to that one behind the tee line. That would get them way out of trouble. This is a pretty precise shot, really tough shot. So looks like they're trying to get one. Maybe buried behind. I don't know. That's pretty nice. Tough to get rid of. I don't know if it's out counting any of the shots though. It's close. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely outcounts that one. Score on D is it is 7-2. 7-2. Lamb chop scaping hole, which is triangle. So if you're rooting for Charlotte, they've got an uphill battle, uphill climb. They do have a nice house set up. So they are trying to get a double here, or at least There you go. And there it is on C. There's with the score of 4 in the sixth end. Looks like they fist bumped all around. So the final score was 9-3 in the sixth end. So there's fist bumps all around. So that was that. So it looks like we can have A and D featured. There's an A and D. So we can watch the best of those two. So. A and D featured. There you go. Looks like Kelsey's throwing a pretty big weight takeout. There you go. So this is a little finicky shot. Looks like this is Kristen's first skips rock, so she's just trying to push this red through the house and keep her yellow, and put a lot of pressure on the team from Palmetto. I know. You got to shout out. You can everybody give Rachel some love. This was her first AV, running the camera angles, keeping me on track. She was the one when I said just go to B, go to D, whatever. She got it going, so give her some love. Looks like they're on the sweep really hard. And there it is. Really nice shot. Gosh, really nice takeout. So she gets some dap from the, oh, that was a 90s term. Get some dap. You don't even know what that is. I know the kids say all kinds of, that's right, little dap. All right, so it looks like there's not a lot of choices for this shot. You can try to lock on to the back one, or you can try to hit and roll under and make the draw hard. There's not a lot of great places. So, but if you do lock this on good, the thing about our rocks is they are not pro rocks. So there's not like, if you're locked on, you're not going to get that. You're not going to move our rocks enough. So doesn't have to be like perfectly perfect. Although if he does that, then it's going to be a really good shot. And then we're going to be on. So it looks like they're throwing a little bit more than takeout weight, just trying to be shot after this. Oh, no. Looks like it's coming up a little short. The sweepers are on it really hard. They want to get this close. Short here cannot happen. So we've got all three sweepers in. There it is. They're getting it in close. That is second shot. I can't tell. Is that second shot? So either way, looks like Kristen is going to do the same thing. She's going to do the same thing, just push this thing through. If she does, she gets to hang a big crooked number, and I think there'll probably be shaky shakes after that. But if there's a jam, As I like to say, a jam sandwich. That is the sandwich you don't want to eat. Just jam. Yeah. If you jam sandwich, then it's a steal. And this game could have a 6-point swing right now. Right here on A. Get it on A. We got to see it. Go to A. Swing it for the people. Kristen's getting in the hack. Oh, they're on the broom right away. They do not want this to curl. Over curl's not great. Okay. Oh, it was still jammed, but it had enough. It had enough on it. Had enough on it. So everybody gets some love, but it looks like they're no worries here. We're going to continue. But that was a big end. Nice shot by Kristen. She put enough mustard on that hot dog to make sure I got out the back. So, nice. There you go. See, you got some woo. We've got lots of suggestions in the chat of how many more views we should add. Come on, work on that, Rachel. You just read the chat and do what they say. We're their minions. So after that big end, we're just trying to draw for one, trying to get that on the sixth. All right, so the revenge of Roller Julie Fingers where they just threw in. So when you're up, Rachel, you want to play defense. Defense. So that's what you do. That's right. So you try to throw in and hit. That's what you're trying to do. So if you see it on D, you see it on A. Both of the yellow rocks were ahead. So they're trying to throw in, not put any rocks in play. I think we're going to have to be sweeping that. Oh, you're good. Oh, you better not let it come up short there, shorty butts. There we go. All right. Good draw for one. Really nice. So it looks like the last end on, or they play a 10-minute end. So they're going to be, they got their one and they're going to. I smell brownies. Are there brownies somewhere? Gosh, don't you smell brownies? We need the smell-o-vision for the people on the, because it smells awesome in here. There was like chips and chips. There was hot dog burn ends, artichoke dip things, and it smells like there's a brownie somewhere. I'm just saying. Oh, there is. See, I said there was the brownies. I knew it. That is a smell that's happened in our house before. Yeah. This day is coming? We can win a football game? I'm sorry, I'm watching the football game. I am a lowly Commanders fan. I know. You should feel sorry for me, too. But they actually played good. They did good things. How did he get a touchdown? Oh, okay. That was close. All right, and Megan's just trying to hit here. Oh, no. Oh, I lied. She's trying to guard here. I just looked down. I was like, oh, you're just going to hit. Nope, there's guarding. Hey, bye-bye. Thank you so much. I had great help today. Brand newbies all around. Roxy, they're the best. They're the best. Yeah, Roxy, Rachel.
Rachel, Roxy and Rachel, it's like a power team.
It is. Rachel's pretty tech savvy, and she does things with money.
She does things with what?
Money. Lots of money.
We're like tech savvy and probably
Money savvy. She just, I think she swims in money. That's what her job is. It swims in money. Yeah, McDuck. That's a 90s reference. Palmetto's hanging in. They are trying to get their two, trying to get 3 or 4 on this last end. They got to play it quick, though, because if they don't get done in 7 minutes, they don't get an extra end. So you got to throw the rocks fast. You take up your time. 10:45 is when they have to be done with the 7th end, and then they have to be done. I'm sorry. Oh, we got time. 11. 11 is when they have to be done with the 7th. So they got plenty of time. No worries. Who's ringing bells? Don't ring bell. People get quiet. Oh my gosh, how did she miss all those rocks? She just threw it through, and that was like a magician rock. Y'all need to do a replay. We need to. Rachel, you need to get a replay. Why are we cheering? Oh, they're just ringing bells. At our club, when you ring the bell, everybody gets quiet. Except for when somebody rings it, and then everybody cheers. I guess Canadians can do whatever they want around here. Yeah. Oh, Rachel's adding a replay, folks. No, there's no replay. We have a very basic system. All right. So after the magician shot that didn't hit anything, somehow Palmetto did peel that guard. Just got that guard out of the way. Put a corner guard. That's not a terrible place for that guard to be. It looks like it would be like way too far wide, but they got to do that. So Kristen's gonna ask Josh to put that guard back, put that center guard back. So hopefully many more. I know. Did you see how when I saw the report, got shot in his leg 3 times, and it missed everything. Nerves, crazy. So Josh was asked for a guard, but he drew behind that red, which could be a problem, especially if we raise that red. If you raise that red, you get a guard behind it, and then you have your one sitting there. So I think that's what the skip is calling for. A little bit of a tappy tap. So definitely looking at trying to tap this red up. It's got a lot of weight. They're worried it's not going to curl much. So pushing it over. Just over curl a bit. Did get the one off the button. That's what you wanted to do. That was what the skip wanted, so that's what they got. So on A and D, we've got scores 9-3 and 7-3. Both red teams are just trying to get some guards, find some place for cover. They're hunkered down, just doing the things, and then both yellow teams are just trying to hit their way out of trouble. For the A draw, yeah. So you get to play more. It's triple, like you get basically 2 losses, knocks you out of the tournament. Yeah, we have a single draw here. So A draw, you have to win them all. Just have to win 5. You win the whole thing. It's easy. Nobody else wants to do it. And then 3-game guarantee, so it's really what your third game is. So if you lose one and then you lose your third, then you're done. You do not lose out of the A draw. Thank you, Ryan Smith. Big shout out, big ups to Ryan. I know people at Palmetto know him well. Um, he curls out of Greenville too, but he's a dual member. So as we come up, last few shots here on N7. Both teams are at N7. They're on the second. Looks like either Skips rocks or they're either Vice's rocks. So. So it looks like Palmetto is figuring out where they can hide their second rock. They just want to try to hide one. So
he delivers with his whole ass Bruno in front of it. I've never seen anybody deliver that way. Saltation up to ordinary. Fancy.
so that rock just overcurled just a bit, knocked out the back one. So kind of saying there's a chance to split for 3. Yes, you are. There's a chance.
Wearing glasses that are not.
Split for 3. Split for 3. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Uh, no split for 3. Was non-hammer. I was really paying attention to A. I've been affected by the chat. All I've done has been a little Palmetto centric for 2 hours. It's been wonderful. I feel like it's been like a day at the beach. Oh, they're sweeping it back. They're trying to lock this on. It's over curling just a bit. Oh, it's really rough, really tough. Tappy, tappy, tap. I know. That was a crazy shot.
You bet on it?
Tappy, tappy, tappy. So, all right, Justin, um, Tyler Wetzel. Why did I say Justin? Because it's Justin Fields. That's who the quarterback is. So it's Tyler Wetzel. He's just got to hit this and roll under, get his 2, and he's got a few minutes here so he can finish up the game. And then looks like Kristen. Oh, it looks like we're just hitting or drawing for 1. Just what he's trying to do. So just trying to get his 1. And so with Hammer, he's just going to hit one of these out. If he rolls out, he gives up 1, and he still has Hammer up 4 or up 3. So we're just trying to get over here and just hit 1. He did hit that out, just didn't stick. And shakes all around for shakes and hugs. These teams know each other well. They've played each other before. And so, good game all around. Really nice shots. Some of them were magician shots that we don't even know how happened. So now we're on D. So it looks like D was a steal of 2. Steal of 2, and now we're coming down home. So you're saying there's a chance. After it looked like there was a hammer lock on this game, it's just coming back, and we've got now it's just about throwing guards and draws, man. Guards and draws. Gaping hole at a big end, and they had a chance to pretty much shake that game done. But now everybody in the warm room's watching because it's the only game on the ice. Did you have the right view so they can see it? Oh, you've already learned all the views. You're hired. It's not 8-3. It's 7-5. Don't worry about that. That was from the last. Draw. So, that snuck in. That's a tough. It's tough. Yeah, everybody knows when the lead misses a shot, gets it in barely. Looks like this is going to be enough of that. That's going to definitely. And Tyler's going to ask for that center guard again. Oh, no, he went behind the yellow, which is not a bad call if you know your lead's going to throw. Got to throw a guard again. Throw guards, man. All the guards. All the warm room skips have all kinds of ideas. 100% from back here. Made all the shots. Wow. Yeah, you can't hit the rocks out. So as we finish up here on D, we've really enjoyed, that the D sheet there. They're just hitting everything, so that definitely is pro calls. So as we finish up D, thank you all for joining us this evening. We have a lot more curling action starting at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We still have some A-draw first round games. We'll maybe have commentary for every draw. We may not. If we don't, we'll just throw a big where you can see both views and see all the houses, and you guys can watch the action. But if you and by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, then we'll be here for the weekend, and we'll have different people announcing. So it looks like there's got to be it's lots of guards, and then peel the guard, lots of guards, peel the guard. There's it. To be honest, at this point, Triangle's got to miss a shot for them to have a chance. So. Yep. Oh. Am I allowed to have a scrunchie now, Rachel?
Yeah. It's 90s, man.
Yeah, exactly. That was a nice hit, nice takeout. It looks like lamb chops is just whatever they're rocking. They're keeping it super clean. This looks like a very, very proficient, very precise curling in. They're just kind of putting rocks in different places. It was a good game. Yeah, it was. You have to do it 3 times with the scrunchie? It hurts my hair. Too much. All right. So this was just a little too much. Kelsey was, she just wanted to find that draw weight. So I expect the skip to call through the house and just keep it clean. Enter through. I agree. I think it's his delivery too. He sets his in turn pretty hard. Plus that happens to Papa Tim too when he does in turns on the tuck when he does the tuck.
So why did he push that through?
Oh, Rachel asked why did he push it through? We don't want any rocks to hide behind. You don't want rocks any sit on. So no rocks means no scoring. So again, defense. Defense. That's right. Deuce it up.
Do you have a scrunchie? So when I put it through, that's
What? Do I?
you do. You have some on the
Well, I can. I'm a scrunchy rookie. I'm not like Rachel, who has been scrunchieing since she's got double scrunchies. I know. Well, she's probably been doing it since she's like 12. I've been doing it since I've been like 46. I'm good at her. Yeah. Oh, chunker. He chunkered it. All right, so we're down to the skips rocks. So if this is not in play, it's shaky shake time. If it is in play, it's just going to be hit out. So if this is swept out, Then we're going to shake. All right. So, all right. Chad, it was great. This was a great evening of curling. Thank you for joining us, Palmetto, Phoenix, Connecticut, Maine, Canada. You guys were great. From everyone here at the Charlotte Curling Association, my name's Neil. For Rachel, she did an awesome job. Thank you all, and good night and good curling. We will see you tomorrow.